I'm here today to share some of my all-time favorite quotes with you. The one thing I love about books and quotes like these is that at the end of the day it is a reflection of the author who dreamed it up. Writing is often a mirror to the author's soul, and there are some precious souls out there. So without further ado, let's see which ones I chose. My first quote is from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. It goes as follows. Dumbledore watched her fly away, and as the silvery glow faded, he turned to Snape, and his eyes were full of tears. After all this time? Always, said Snape. I don't think I would ever need to explain why this is amongst my favorites. It is such a stunning and simple way of explaining the love that we all want in our lives. The next quote is from The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. It goes as follows. A snowball in the face is surely the perfect beginning to a lasting friendship. This made me smile so much in the book, and it definitely sounds like the best way to start a friendship, or at least one of the best. If I had snow around here, I would run around doing that, so basically people would either love me or absolutely hate me. The next quote I have is from Prince of Fools by Mark Lawrence, and it goes as follows. We all practice self-deception to a degree. No man can handle complete honesty without being cut at each turn. There is not enough room in a man's head for sanity alongside each grief, each worry, each terror that he owns. I'm well used to burying such things in a dark cellar and moving on. I love all of Mark Lawrence's quotes. Seriously, the books contain a ton of musings, but I very much enjoy this one. It contains a lot of truth, even if it is very harsh truth, and it pretty much rings true to almost everyone out there. I find as an author, he often speaks the thoughts most denied throughout his work. The next quote I have is from Prince of Thorns, also by Mark Lawrence. And it goes as follows. I'll tell you now, the silence almost beat me. It's the silence that scares me. It's the blank page on which I can write my own fears. The spirits of the dead have nothing on it. The dead one tried to show me hell, but it was a pale imitation of the horror I can paint on the darkness in a quiet moment. To truly understand the depth of this, you need to read the book. The character who says it is seriously twisted inside in ways young boys should never be twisted. I really love this one though, because I can relate to the idea. When you are stuck in complete isolation and silence, you have to face your fears. And sometimes those truths or fears that you run from are your very worst form of hell. Next up, I have a quote from City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I think you all know which one this is gonna be. It goes as follows. The boy never cried again, and he never forgot what he'd learned. That to love is to destroy, and that to be loved is to be the one destroyed. This is from one of my favorite series, and it is such a heartbreaking sentence. To live a life without love is terrible, and to have a childhood that carves such scars into you is a tragedy. The next quote I chose is from Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, and it goes as follows. It is a condition of monsters that they do not perceive themselves as such. The dragon, you know, hungered in the village devouring maidens, heard the townsfolk cry monster, and looked behind him. This I adore, and it is very true. Each monster you come across has some reason, some ideal that they are fighting for, and they can't see themselves as evil. They are just trying to get what they want, or believe to be true. They literally cannot see the error of their ways, and more often than you think. Good men trying to right wrongs often become monsters themselves. After all, who the monster is really just a matter of perspective. The next quote I have is from Stolen Songbird, and it goes as follows. I think it is in our nature to believe evil always has an ugly face, he said, ignoring my question. Beauty is supposed to be good and kind, and to discover it otherwise is like a betrayal of trust, a violation of the nature of things. This is definitely applicable, especially in today's society with the emphasis placed on looks. It's like looking at a sweet angelic child and then finding out she axed her family to death. It's an absolute violation of nature, and it's our natural instinct to revolt against such news. Next, I picked a quote from Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, and it goes as follows. You cannot pick and choose which parts of her to love. This is directed at a specific male character that I won't mention, but I very much agree with it. When you love someone, you have to take the bad with the good. You can't just put them on a pedestal and worship them as flawless and then just reject the parts that you don't want to see. That is not how love works. The next word I have is again from Stolen Songbird, and it goes as follows. They aren't ugly. I bit my lip trying to find the right words. More like beautiful things that have had the misfortune of being broken. This is just a very eloquent use of words to describe trolls that I absolutely fell in love with. I love it when people are able to see the beauty in the world, even if it is broken or not right. There is always some way to find hope or beauty, you just need to look for it. The next quote I took from The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, and it goes as follows. Words are pale shadows of forgotten names. As names have power, words have power. Words can light fires in the minds of men. Words can wring tears from the hardest of hearts. I love this one. If I could have put the whole book in here, I probably would have. But alas, I can only choose so many, and this one is definitely right at the top of the list. The language used is simply beautiful, and words really do have an immense power over people, providing you know how to use them. And for my last quote, again from The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, this one goes as follows. Illidan proved a difficult man to find. He had an office in Hollows, but never seemed to use it. When I visited ledgers and lists, I discovered that he only taught one class, unlikely maths. However, This was less than helpful in tracking him down, as according to the ledger, the time of the class was now, and the location was everywhere. This just speaks to me of a teacher that would be utterly frustrating and completely awesome all at the same time. This quote really made me laugh, and perfectly describes Illidan as a character. And that brings an end to my list of quotes. I hope you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe if you did, and tell me this. What are some of your favorite quotes and why? Until next time, bye!